We begin with breaking news tonight. A physical fight happened at Flint City Council. You are looking at video from inside council chambers where around 7:50 this evening. That's where that fight happened, in the front of the room. City Council had just gotten through public comments and they were on the water fund. The City Council was set to also vote on the budgets. This meeting ended with nothing getting done despite the deadline to pass the fiscal year 2020. We're on the water fund. That's where that fight happened, in the front of the room. City Council had just gotten through public comments and they were on the water fund. The City Council was set to also vote on the budgets. This meeting ended with nothing getting done despite the deadline to pass the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget by tonight. There was a lot of people not happy with the way things are run in the city of Flint. Tonight, this all boiled over inside City Council chambers. Public comment lasted well over an hour. Many people addressed the public safety issue in the city. They wanted answers after Flint police issued citations and towed vehicles on Sunday during a protest in downtown Flint.
Yesterday, we was just doing what our history tell us to do. Get out there and fight for social justice.
Councilman Dennis Pfeiffer addressed the chambers after public comments, as did Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter.
I got to thank Sheldon Neely. He is a unifier. He brought all of us together to hate him.
Thank you all for being here. This is so refreshing.
Councilwoman Tanya Burns asked former Mayor Karen Weaver to stand up, and she said she left City Hall with a fund balance.
So when you want to know what real governance is, when you want to know when someone prepares for ahead in the future, it is my friend.
Prior to the meeting, Burns told me that she had concerns over the budget.
In 2019, this administration came in with a $24 million surplus. We are now facing a deficit budget, a $4 million deficit budget. I'm concerned about that because what the city charter says on page 61 is we must pass and maintain a balanced budget.
The meeting did end without that budget getting passed, and according to the city charter, they are in violation of it. I reached out to the mayor's office for a statement on what happened tonight. Here's what they said. The City of Flint administration confirms that the adoption of the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget was not completed during tonight's City Council meeting due to a disturbance that interrupted the proceedings. The administration remains committed to securing a responsible and balanced budget that protects essential services and ensures the continued operation of city government. We urge City Council to take swift and appropriate action to fulfill its obligation to prevent avoidable residents and the city operations. And I'm still waiting to hear back from police on if any citations or arrests were made.
There you see it. A melee breaks out during a special Flint City Council meeting after police are brought in to remove protesters who were yelling, standing, and interrupting council members. Tonight, council was supposed to be meeting before a midnight deadline to approve the city's budget. Instead, frustration about council voting on a loan for final improvements to Flint's drinking water system, the long wait for settlement payments, and anger spilling over from a Sunday protest led to the clash with police, reaching a boiling point. Flint police were called to council chambers as the tensions escalated to help back up officers who were already in place for meeting security. Protesters became upset and refused to sit down as council was considering a vote for a low-interest loan from the state for final improvements mandated by Eagle to ensure compliance with the safe drinking water. Many of the people speaking out at council were upset about this video you see here, a protest yesterday where they felt civil rights were violated. Many were ticketed, cars were towed after Flint police and Michigan State police troopers were brought out to manage the crowd and traffic concerns. The protest was organized by Jedediah Brown, who has taken part in several demonstrations in Flint. Protesters today upset over what they say is dysfunction in city government and a lack of transparency as they wait for money from the water crisis settlement. And tonight, those frustrations turned physical.
Police officers came up into the meeting with attitude. I was assisting, trying to get the young lady to leave without any physical confrontations. She was on her way out. They had one rogue police officer punch one of the residents in the chest, then swung on another male resident, and at the same time, people was trying to break it up, and push everybody away.
This is the people speaking and saying, we're tired. Our water, all service lines aren't complete. We have not received a dime from water settlement funds. This is residents saying, we want a better community. We want our elected officials to listen to us. And this just came to a heed, unfortunately, today in these chambers.
Tonight, Flint Police Chief Terrence Green responding to this incident, saying Flint police officers are upset after being attacked by some citizens while at the special city council meeting. They are confused and frustrated by a city councilman that joined the unruly crowd by berating and insulting officers for doing their job. The council meeting broke up during that altercation, and there is no word yet tonight on when they will resume their talks about passing the city budget. Again, the deadline for that is midnight tonight.